For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
1-3 Arizona Cardinals taking on the 2-2 San Francisco 49ers. Currently, Mark, the San Francisco 49ers are a 7-point favorite. Give me the three ways that the Arizona Cardinals can win this game versus the 49ers.
Okay, so number one, Arizona's pass defense needs to shut down Purdy. He's like playing at an MVP level, and I'm saying that because he's doing it even without Debo and Kittle. He did it like without them in a couple weeks. They have been back, but besides the point, he's been playing really well. Second, Arizona pass defense needs to be better, especially with all of San Francisco's pass catchers all coming back. Debo, Kittle are back, so they're going to have to watch that. And their pass defense has not been good. They've given up 5 touchdowns. They have had 2 picks, but their rating is not good, 110.4. Jane Daniels, like I said, he had a huge game against them. Last, the Arizona pass rush needs to be better. They had literally 0 sacks on 30 attempts against Washington. I don't know what Washington's O-line rank is, but I'm telling you, like, they can't be that good where they didn't record a single sack. So that needs to be better.
Yeah, it was 0 sacks and 0 pass pressures as well, if I'm not
Which
mistaken.
is absolutely terrible.
Yeah. So just to recap here, you need to stop MVP Brock Purdy. He's been balling out all season long. I think he's leading the NFL in yardage, actually. Shut down the wide receivers. Debo and Ayuk need to be shut down. And then get a freaking pass rush. Those are the keys for the Arizona Cardinals. And guys, and I'm going to give you the keys for the San Francisco 49ers. Number one here, the common theme of the night is to stop the run. The Arizona Cardinals right now, guys, are averaging 156 yards per game on the ground. James Conner has double-digit touches in every game this season. Double-digit touches. If you hold Conner under 2 yards per carry average, the Cardinals will quickly go away from the run. In the games that he does have 5 yards or more per carry, he has rushed the ball 20-plus times, and the Cardinals have hung in there, right? So you need to stop the run. Number 2, speaking of MVP, Kyler Murray has been playing at an MVP level as well. The first quarter of the season, he has been an MVP fresh off of his injury of 2023. He is moving and looking very, very well. Kyler Murray has completed 7% of his passes so far this season and is also averaging 10 yards per carry. He has been the motor and the leader of this team. When Marvin Harrison Jr. said, I don't know why I'm getting the ball, and Kyler Murray basically called him out saying, it's not my job to get you open. Get open, I'll get you the ball. So you have to contain Kyler Murray. And next up is you have to be dominant on offense. Much like what Mark said, the offense of the San Francisco 49ers have been balling out all season long. They have had a well-balanced attack so far this season, despite not having CMC and their backup running back as well. They're the second-ranked offense in the NFL with 271 passing yards per game and 141 yards on the game, 141 yards on the ground, respectively. Like I said, the top 2 running backs are still on IR. Sorry. And it is time for Mason to see what you really have. So far, this Mason has 91 rushing attempts so far this season. He had 28 carries versus the Jets for 147 yards, 20 carries for 100 yards versus the Vikings, 19 carries for 77 yards versus the Rams, and 24 carries for 123 yards versus the Patriots. Oh, by the way, Brock Purdy has 75% completion percentage versus NFC teams so far this season, and he has broken 290 yards every game this season. So continue to be dominant on offense. So just to recap, stop the Arizona Cardinals running games, shut down James Conner, contain Kyler Murray, and just continue to be dominant on offensive side of the ball. So Mark, with that being said, Wow emoji for the Arizona Cardinals. Heart emoji for the San Francisco 49ers. Who do you got winning this game and why?
I got to go with the Niners. I just think that Purdy is playing out of his mind, and now that they have Kittle and Debo back and most of their weapons, they're good. And Mason is totally fit in where McCaffrey's been missing. So yeah, I'm going Niners.
Yeah, I'm going with the Niners as well. As much as I want to pick the Arizona Cardinals, because I kind of think they're going to kind of be a sleeper and kind of get hot and kind of be on that 7-8 win slide this season. They're going to kind of remind me of the Minnesota Vikings from last season when they're like on their fifth string quarterback, but yet they're still in the playoff hunt. Like how are these guys here? I kind of expect the Cardinals to kind of be there at the end, but I think the 49ers are just too powerful for them right now. I'm with you on this. I'm picking the San Francisco 49ers as well. So let's go ahead and jump in the comments here. And Kevin says, damn it, Bobby. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Kevin Cummings is picking the San Francisco 49ers. And Lou Man 007 says, that's a good question. Do you ever pick against your team, Mark?
No.
I mean, he did,
not now.
like at first he did last week. Mark had the Jets, but I talked him out of it and told him to pick his Broncos. So he does pick against his team.
Well, I kind of thought when we were doing that we were just going with who we think is going to win, not who I want to win or who I'm going to pick to win. I'm always going to pick the Broncos. Always. Every time I do a pick 'em, I always pick the Broncos. Even if I know they're going to lose, I always pick them.
Yeah. Me as a Chiefs fan, I will root for my team to win every time, but realistically, I know they're not going to win every game. I actually have the Kansas City Chiefs losing to the Carolina Panthers later in the in the year. So I mean, it is what it is. John is taking the Arizona Cardinals in this game with the upset. 7-point favorite for the 49ers and Cardinals, he says. Alpha Rob is picking the 49ers. Lou Man 007 is picking the Cardinals as well. John says Kyler Murray is going to have a day. It would not shock me. It would not shock me. Yeah. Jim says all the hype about CMC has finally crushed the Niners' spirits. And they'll all trip over them high heel spiked shoelaces they wear in San Francisco.
For everybody, does McCaffrey come back this year?
I don't think he does, because of the fact that what do we hear during the preseason, right? We are going to cut back CMC's carries and save him for the postseason. He doesn't play week 1, plays a little bit during week 2, maybe. Week 3, he's like, oh, he has a calf strain, but if it was a regular season, he would be playing. Week 1, IR. Week 2, he's in Germany seeing some type of specialist, right?
Now he's got Achilles tendonitis in both legs.
Yeah. And I don't know how you fix that. Do you have to tear them to get it fixed? I don't know what that means, but I don't think we see CMC at all this season. And
Madden curse?
Truth be told, CMC's career might be over, to be honest. I mean,
I'm not going to go that far, but I think it's a Madden curse.
Yeah, I mean, the Madden curse is a real thing. Casey Morgan's in the chat, fresh off work. He says, what's good? What's good, Casey? What's good? What's good? He's a pigskin pundit as well. Thank you for all your support, Casey, as well. If you guys want to be like Casey, Jim, and John, click on the link below. Become pigskin pundits. You get free merch, behind-the-scenes footage, stream to any game that you want. Bada bing, bada boom. Just become a pigskin pundit. It is fun. Kevin says, if you keep Murray in the pocket, he won't be able to see the offensive lineman. Very, very true. Very, very true. Kevin also says CMC is supposed to be coming back at some point this season, but it is rumored that this is his last season. The procedure that he done in Europe didn't go well. What was that procedure? Because I don't know how you fix Achilles tendonitis, because it's a ligament. Do you inject some type of steroid into it? Do you cut it a little bit to release some of the pressure? I don't know. Mark, do you know anything about Achilles tendonitis?
I don't know anything about Achilles tendonitis, but usually when these guys go over to Germany or Europe, they're getting stem cells. That's the one thing it's illegal here for players to use that stuff. But in Europe, if they go there, it's okay. Like Peyton Manning did the same thing for his neck. Like these players are just trying to do anything they can to get back on the field, and the stem cells will help that regenerate, whatever is hurting on his Achilles, and maybe that didn't help. Maybe it didn't take.
So weird question. If it's illegal to do that here in America and you go overseas to do it, couldn't they, in theory, suspend you here in the United States for the NFL for doing some type of juicing or something like that? Like,
I don't know. There's some loophole that if they don't do it here, they're okay. I guess I don't know because Peyton
so
Manning did the same thing.
so if I go to Australia and I do steroids during the off season, but I come back to like America, like it's like the P test is not like effective. Like
I don't know. I don't know how it works, but they're allowed to do it because I don't think he would go over there if it was going to risk everything. So obviously the NFL is okay with it.
Yeah, but obviously no risk, no reward at the end at the end of the day. But guys, 49ers taking on the Cardinals. Wow emoji in the comments below for the Arizona Cardinals. Heart emoji for the San Francisco 49ers. Next up here on our week 5 NFL preview, we have the two